What's up, Aquarius? This is going to be a love reading for the first half of April. This is for my Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also do offer personal readings. The info is in the description box of the video. There is a bit of a wait for a reading with me, so if you ever want to explore your options, I put a link to my affiliate Mystic Sense in the description box as well, which is a great company that will offer you access to so many brilliant psychics and readers located all over the world. And if you go through the link I provided, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Aquarius, I'm going to do person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the potential outcomes for the first half of April, bearing in mind that outcomes can do and will shift for you depending on your actions, your inactions, your reactions, your assumptions, your state, which is made up of your core beliefs, conscious or unconscious. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please do go and look into the law of assumption. This is a reading based on one timeline, one version of you, and one version of selected specific person out of infinite versions that are available to you at any given time. And so if anything on the outside is showing up that you would like to tweak or that's unfavorable, you absolutely can do that. So check out some of the amazing content and coaches, Kim Velez, Dylan James, Sammy Ingram, they're all fantastic. Okay, so this is just the current energy. So person on Aquarius's mind, how do they feel about Aquarius? I just saw 4 of Pentacles, Aquarius. There's an element of maybe holding on, but holding back. Queen of Cups. This person seems to love you, but then there's a 2 of Cups, which is in the reverse, Aquarius. So it could be that there's a feeling like soul connection, but one-sided, something like that. Look at that, the Devil, Aquarius. Wow, Queen of Swords, 4 of Cups, disappointment. Obsession, desire, definitely a lot of attraction. Aquarius, we've got the Hanged Man's in the reverse and the 10 of Wands is in the upright. The 9 of Wands is in the reverse, the Temperance card, the Lovers card they told me to take, and then we've got Knight of Swords as well. Seems to have been some like erratic energy here, Aquarius. For some of you, you know, there's been some harsh words or there's a coldness between the 2 of you. Now this could be you showing up, Aquarius. How do they feel about you? Because this is air sign energy, or you could be dealing with another air sign. There's a coldness, or there's been sort of like a harsh communication perhaps. And the reason why I'm saying harsh is because of this Knight of Swords. I mean, Queen of Swords is the truth speaker, so balanced. This is about truth and honesty. And Queen of Swords here with this 4 of Cups, she's kind of looking over at the 4 of Cups. So there's an element of feeling, Aquarius, like there's a rejection wound or something here, because Queen of Swords here is looking at the 4 of Cups and saying, here, I'm offering you a cup and you're not taking it. Now, Aquarius, you could feel that way about this person as well. I don't know, but like this could be the vibe that this person's getting. I mean, the Knight of Swords, there could have been an abrupt ending or a harshness, and things have been quite stuck. There's a heaviness here, 10 of Wands. And there's a sense of still holding on though, and I picked that energy up when I was shuffling. Definitely a lot of attraction between you and this person, but when it comes to what's going on in the heart space, there's a feeling of rejection here, and there's a wound. This person wants to let go of the wound. And Lovers card, very, very strong connection, and it is in the upright. So this person feels a strong pull towards you, strong soul contract. There's an element of maybe choice, because that's the Lovers card. Maybe there's someone, you know, this person could feel like you're indecisive, or this person has been indecisive. Devil card can also be our fears. So there's some kind of rejection wound coming up here, and an element of time that this might have been going on for. There's also maybe something that needs to be healed between the 2 of you. Hangman in the reverse. Hangman in the reverse, this person, maybe this person's been hanging back, or they feel like you've been hanging back. They want to come out of it. They want to come unstuck. And they're very weighed down here, Aquarius. So, I mean, let's have a look at that 4 of Cups. 5 of Swords. Conflict, tension on the way forward, maybe tension around deciding, choosing, getting to the truth of things. You know, Queen of Swords also likes to cut, you know, she cuts through the shit. So it could be that either you spoke a truth to this person, or this person sort of You know, Queen of Swords, when she's not balanced, can cut your head off. So I don't know. I mean, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, there's a lot of swords here, guys. Difficulties in communicating, difficulties in getting on the same page, a lot about choices, Two of Wands, direction forward. Either Aquarius, this person feels like you have not chosen them, or you've been indecisive, or they haven't been able to decide because there's some fear element here. And that's due to like your interactions, or some of you, you know, I don't know, Two of Wands. For a small portion of you, there might be another party in the mix, okay? On your end or their end or both ends, I don't know. But the Lovers card, very strong contracts. I mean, Devil card can be toxicities. Maybe there's been some toxic communication or cycles between you and this person, but they want success with you, Aquarius. Six of Wands, definitely want your attention. The Sun card, they see you as joy, but they also want clarity. There's a lot here around clarity and truth. And then we've got a King of Swords. King and Queen of Swords, Aquarius. So maybe you have both sort of cut each other off, or you tend to do that when you communicate, and this could have been going on for some time, and it's really activating some kind of a rejection wound here with the Four of Cups. Now, Aquarius, and there you are, Aquarius, the Star card. So this person still has hopes for the connection, and they want renewal, and they want to heal with you. Aquarius, I encourage you, like, coming back to the law of assumption, if this is someone that you want, we don't need to be too concerned about, like, I'm reading this for context so you understand, so that maybe, you know, you can see where this person's coming from or what they're actually feeling for you right now, and that's absolutely real. The tarot is going to pick that up. But if you go into the law of assumption, if you want this person and you're very focused on them and that they need to heal this and that, it's not really the way the law of assumption operates. You could have this person showing up differently, but you're going to need to go and look into the law and see how you can shift your state and select new version of them and let go. So don't keep things anchored into old story. But it seems to be that this has been going on for a while. Temperance card. Temperance card is also about tempering emotions. I feel like something within this situation is very triggering, and it's triggering maybe a lot of fears or toxic patterns. Now, again, that could be old wounding that's playing out in this situation that, you know, whether it's founded or unfounded, there's a reactivity because of certain behaviors, etc., or communication style. Communication's a big thing coming through, but definitely there's this element of like direction forward, making a decision, and Four of Cups, like, are you taking what I have to offer? Now, you might feel the same way, Aquarius. So again, this could be a mirror situation. But the Sun card, there's also an element of like joy and happiness and wanting to come out of this sort of energy, wanting to come unstuck. This person could be also trying to do some inner healing work. There's a lot of burdens and baggage here. Now, they're weighed down possibly by the interactions between the two of you, but also weighed down by maybe their own responsibilities or something like that. I mean, Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, they want to move away from some pain. Ten of Swords also can be a feeling of betrayal. For a small portion of you, that could be, you know, betrayal because of lack of choice. You know, there could be a wound here. All right. For some of you, yes, maybe there's been another person in the mix, or this is just a feeling like this person feels like what they offered you weren't accepting, or the way you interacted, or you could feel that way about them. They want to get past that. Ten of Swords and the Six of Swords. I've got to get your side of the story, but we've got Eight of Cups. So this is Two of Wands, right? So it's somewhere between walk away or potentially heal this and renew it. Now, Aquarius, what if I empowered you and said you get to decide what you want? Because as I already explained, infinite versions and possibilities exist at once. So if we look to the outside and we think the tarot is deciding and waiting for this person to choose, well, that's one timeline that you're on, and it's very frustrating. And just say this person appears not to be choosing, or they're acting in some kind of a way, and you're making an assumption that that's what's going on. Well, that's the timeline you're on. So the Two of Wands, there's potential here to renew this and to heal, or there's potential to just disconnect altogether and move forward and move on. It could be something to do with travel, distance. Maybe there is distance, or there has been, like, you know, this is about over water, and that could be something that has caused pain between the two of you, or betrayal. Again, coming back to something around choices, or, you know, I don't know, like maybe in order for this to move ahead, then there needs to really just be like an honest conversation, getting on the same page. Five of Swords is like, we're not on the same page. So this person's sort of feeling that way. King and Queen of Swords in balanced energy, there's opportunity there to be very like truthful, diplomatic, and they have good intellectual understanding of one another. We've got the Three of Pentacles. So this person also kind of wants to cooperate, wants to get on the same page. This could be someone that's connected to your work, career, or your network. They want to reconcile. Six of Cups, and they're nostalgic about you, whatever time you've spent together. Six of Cups, memories, and the World, and the Ace of Swords, exactly. So they want to close out an old cycle, and they want to get to the truth. There's a lot here about truth, conversation, honesty. Okay. Sagittarius energy, Gemini energy, Pisces, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo. Yeah. And then we've got King of Cups and the Hierophant card. I mean, you know, Aquarius, part of them, I mean, this is the lover. They feel deeply for you. And the Hierophant card is marriage, tradition, traditional values. So part of this person, I guess, is like Two of Wands. A decision would need to be made on moving forward. But it seems to be that there's things that have gotten in the way. I mean, what's this Devil card? Tower. Two of Pentacles, something again about choices or back and forth. So either this person feels like you were juggling more than one option, Aquarius, or this person has been very back and forth on this situation because of their own fears, or there's been an outside influences or energies, or this person also, you know, Two of Pentacles, a lot of responsibility, even financial responsibility, that has then caused some toxicity between the two of you, misunderstanding, feeling disappointed. You might feel like this person didn't make you a priority, but they might also feel like you didn't make them a priority, or you weren't choosing. Tower card, there's some kind of like upheaval. But I also feel like this person's looking at some of their patterns and they're trying to heal that, because Nine of Wands, there's a wound there. And you know, the World card cycles. So this could have been going round and round. This person wants to close out an old cycle. They do feel love for you. King and Queen of Swords, though, it's like something's really blocking the heart connection, even though there's a strong contract here, like a strong soul connection. Maybe they feel you're not really showing your heart, Aquarius. I don't know. Or they have difficulty doing that because they have a fear of rejection, or the way in which you guys are communicating and the way things keep going round and round is blocking that. And you can change it, Aquarius. I said you don't need to wait for this person to change, or you can cut them out, Aquarius. So I don't encourage anyone to go to anyone crappy. So, you know, Devil card, if you feel like you're dealing with a toxic person or whatever and you don't want them, that's fine. But things are showing up on the outside. If you're getting triggered or you keep going round and round with a person, you can absolutely change it. You don't need to wait for them to change. You just need to shift into new version of self and select new version and change self-concept and look at what is the belief that's being shown to you, because a trigger is like a clue to a belief. If something on the outside is showing up unfavorably, there's just a lot here. Look, there could be issues to do with religion and culture as well, and differences, because Five of Swords is differences, you know. It's like, are we on the same page? It could also just be that this is quite spiritual. There's a lesson that needs to be integrated here, you know what I mean? There's a sense of waiting. Three of Wands, Aquarius. Three of Wands and the Hierophant card. I mean, maybe this person, it's like there's a sense of waiting, like, are we committing? Are we not committing? Or are we taking this to the next stage, or are we not? Two of Pentacles, there's definitely a lot of fears here around choices, juggling, indecision, rejection, fear around that. Whether it's founded or unfounded, you know, like if there's a lot of responsibilities or burdens, like work-life balance, for example, well, then that can create a feeling of someone's not being prioritized, etc., right? But yeah, Tower card, there's been some kind of a disruption here. I'm just getting, I mean, Ten of Swords, you've had maybe a number of endings. Maybe this keeps going round and round, but Ten of Swords is pain. And it can be betrayal, a feeling of betrayal. Now again, founded or unfounded, there could be a lot of wanting to get to the truth. Sometimes we also like project a lot of fear. So this person, there's a devil card, a lot of attraction, almost obsessive, a lot of desire, but then also kind of crossroads about the way forward. And like they want success, but then there's a lack of clarity. It's confusing, Aquarius. I mean, Eight of Swords, yeah, Knight of Wands. They feel very stuck, like Knight of Wands. This has been hot, in and out, in and out. A lot of attraction, again, Knight of Wands. So either they feel like you're just all about that, Knight of Wands, and not really wanting Hierophant card. Hierophant card is commitments, or you're non-committal, or they've been a bit that way and not too sure, and it's to do with fears or limiting beliefs, right? Like, that are being projected into the situation. Now, it could be both of you. And again, everyone on the outside is just you pushed out in a way. Like, so you can shift it, but you're going to need to decide what you want. We've got Scorpio energy. Did I say this, guys? Sorry, Taurus, Leo. Yeah. Okay. And Capricorn. So, and then there's Sagittarius again, Temperance card. There's something about patience, timing. This might have been testing your patience, testing their patience, the Moon. How do you feel about them? The Judgment card. How do you feel about them, Aquarius, as we move through the second half of April? Queen of Cups. Aquarius, you on the Star card. So part of you, like King and Queen of Cups, Aquarius, so you have that mutual love. It just seems to be that, and Two of Cups, you feel like this person's a soul connection, and the Wheel of Fortune, destiny. So, but then there's the Nine of Wands, that you're both guarded. There's a wound. Could really be like a big mirror situation, especially with like that Lover's card. You've got the High Priestess in reverse. You've got Six of Wands, Knight of Wands. Aquarius, you both got Knight of Wands. You both, lots of passion here, but a little bit in and out, or maybe more focus on that than getting on the same page and value, like traditional commitment kind of thing. Okay, Seven of Wands is in the reverse. You've got the Star card. You both have the Star card, right, Aquarius? So like you both have hopes for this. The High Priestess is in the reverse, so that does tell me there might be a very strong intuitive bond, but this is also secrecy and the unknown, and it is possible that there's been some harshness around that because either things are not clear or someone has been secretive and not open or honest in some way, and that's caused a tower. Like, do you know what I mean, Aquarius? I'll get some of the oracles around that. You've got Knight of Swords. You both have Knight of Swords. You've got it in the reverse. You feel that this person can maybe be very erratic or harsh in the way they communicate. You also might be not sure if you want to move forward, but then you've got Wheel of Fortune, so you feel like this is fated and destined. And you both got Six of Wands, so you both want success. Maybe you also both want each other's attention, and this could be the other thing. That could be the toxic pattern. Maybe this is a bit of a game or a tit for tat. And then you both want Star card. You both have hopes, and you want to have healing. But the Seven of Wands, you don't know if you want to persist, or you feel like this person has stopped persisting. And then there's also guardedness, right? Like Nine of Swords, it causes you stress. They've got 10 of Wands, you've got 10 of Wands in the reverse. You want to get past some stage of burdens. So what's been weighing heavy on this situation could be that both of you have had a lot of responsibility, and that's caused the back and forth, and maybe that's been misinterpreted, and there's been a lot of reactivity and defensiveness because of wounding and assumptions. Again, look into assumptions, guys. Self-concept. If we feel like we're not enough, we're not worthy, and then people start to show up, we assume according to their behavior. Say someone's not giving us enough time, they're not prioritizing us, and we link that back to a negative self-concept or belief, and then so that's the mirror showing up to confirm that, and then we react because we're frustrated. Anyway, guys, I'm still doing tarot, but look into the law. You can shift this. So you want to come out of some burdens, and you want to have Judgment card, a second chance, a revival. This has come back round. There's a lot of loss here, 5 of Cups. For those of you where there's been like betrayal in any way, and most of you not, but if there's been secrets or betrayal, this is regret. So this is also about needing to let go of past disappointments and pain. So this is what's getting in the way, right? This is the spilt cups, because I saw 2 of Cups before, and it was like, and the Lovers card is soulmates, but this is when we're crying over spilt milk and we're missing an opportunity, the 2 of Cups, soulmate energy, because things haven't gone well in the past. Now that could be things haven't gone so well to date with this person and you've been going round and round, or this is a pattern that you've experienced and now the mirror is showing up again, like there's a fear there that this is just going to keep happening and happening. Knight of Wands, I mean, lots of passion. 3 of Pentacles, wow. So you both have 3 of Pentacles and Page of Cups, and there's that 2 of Cups that I was talking about, Aquarius. So you've got the opportunity to cooperate and get on the same page. Page of Cups is, you know, a gesture. So maybe you're waiting for this person to come in, Page of Cups, and make an offer. This can also be like apologetic in the case where there may be a need for that. But this is maybe, you know, about love offer. And 2 of Cups is soulmates, but there's a lot of this guardedness. So Aquarius, how are you feeling? You feeling like there's a wall up? What's this Page of Cups coming into offer? Ace of Swords in the reverse. That there needs to be maybe a gesture, and Ace of Swords in the reverse means that like something might not have been totally clear, transparent, or honest. Something about honesty here and truth. Maybe it's being truthful about feelings. You feel like this person's not upfront about the way they feel. Or Aquarius, that's you. And maybe they're reflecting back to you that energy. Again, guys, I'm not giving you shit. I'm just saying that the outside is going to mirror back to us what we assume. And also we're going to show up in a certain type of a way if we have a wound or a block, right? 5 of Pentacles, you feel like a bit disconnected from this. There's a feeling of being left out in the cold, but then you want to warm it up, Aquarius. Ace of Wands, passion. I mean, for some of you, you're exploring new passion. Ace of Wands. It doesn't look like this has reached any commitment stage. So again, like maybe that's the issue, is there's been a lot of lack of clarity, lack of choosing. You do feel like this is a soul connection, or you do feel a strong emotional bond with this person. Let me get you some cards. I mean, Aquarius, I don't know, like what action are they going to take? Let's have a look at the Mystic Black Rose. Meeting up, it says coffee date, meeting up, planning, discussions. It also says dating multiple people. So either they feel like that's you or that's both of you, but it also says meeting up, discussions. This says playing with feelings. So there's this element of, yeah, like maybe you mutually feel that way. And it just keeps causing this reactivity, something within the way in which you communicate with one another or what's happened. Look, we've got past, there's history, looking back, and then this says completely done. I did say they want to close out an old cycle, didn't I, with the World? I mean, the done card says either moving on, ending cycles, lessons learned, or coming full circle. I've got influences, others involved, third parties, intervention, manipulation. For some of you, there's been that, or at least a suspicion of that. Like there's a feeling of betrayal here. Doesn't always have to be, guys, romantic. It could be friends. It could be a lot of other factors. But there is that feeling, ravenous. So you're both, lots of attraction, uncontrollable desires, hunger for pleasure, observing, obsessed with you, social media stalking, keeping an eye on you being watched. Maybe that's, you know, the kind of energy that you're feeling off them or they're feeling off you, or it's mutual. Dating sites. Maybe you met on a dating site, or you're both on dating sites. I don't know. It says hooking up, one night stands. And then we've got reflection, dark night of the soul, dark shadow. There's just a lot of triggering going on here, guys. And pain, putting up a wall, guarded. So how much movement is there? I don't know, you know, I mean, Aquarius, I've got 2 of Wands here. I would say, like, if you want this person, so again, guys, please, if you don't want this person, then forget it. And I'm not, you know, I don't read like the other readers. I'm giving you the option. And I'm also saying, like, if things are showing up, dark shadow, if this person is triggering you, or you're not feeling chosen, or you're feeling wronged in some kind of a way, then I just invite you then, if you don't want them, you have to go a bit deeper into what was being reflected back. So taking, you know, understanding that you're a conscious being, and so you don't need to experience that again. You don't need to be triggered again in that way. You don't need to carry a belief forward, and you can shift your state, and then you can experience different, or you can shift this situation by shifting your state, by looking at what, if there's triggers and repeat cycles and patterns, it's coming down to a belief about self that is being reflected back. Okay, there's a lot of wounding and there's a lot of triggering here, and things around choices, and I don't know. So let me just have a look at a romance angel for the 2 of you. Okay, chemistry. Well, there's no shortage of that. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, pay attention to the red flags. So guys, what do I think about red flags? I think that if we are on a timeline with a person, or have had past experiences that have hurt us or wounded us, whether they're extreme traumas or childhood stuff, or either way, if we have certain beliefs and then about ourselves and about love, for example, and then we go on, we have experiences, maybe repeat experiences in different relationships, then we wonder why things keep coming up. We keep getting triggered in the same way. So red flag is like anticipating something's going to happen. The mirror starts to look like a monster. So the red flags, yeah, okay, you can argue that this is full of red flags, and I'm sure people in the comments are going to give me shit for this, but I would say law of assumption. Whatever you assume to be true, consciously or unconsciously, it's going to show up. So how do you break a cycle? So the mirror is going to start to look like it's full of red flags if you're operating from a place where you have beliefs about self and other. And so it's going to come and confirm whatever you believe to be true. So red flags, take what you will from that. I hope that makes sense. Deception, someone's wearing a false self mask. Well, there looks like there's a lot of guardedness and woundedness, and I did say there's something about things not being totally transparent. I think feelings, I think there are romantic feelings, but someone has just been holding back quite a lot, or both of you, to be honest. Stay optimistic about your love life, and then true love. So positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. It's the negative thinking which comes from old wounds that then, you know, continue to be triggered. And so we need to break that. So our thoughts create our reality, guys. That's why I'm saying. So negative thinking, then red flag, can't trust, then outside confirms we can't trust. It says true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So it's very mixed, Aquarius. I mean, make it what you will. You can manifest anything. If you want this to shift, if you want this person to choose you, if you want them to show up differently, if you don't want them, but you don't want to feel this way, again, you also can manifest in or select new person. Select, I say, because everything exists all at once. But this is just a clue to something that might need to be reworked here, okay? Facing inner truth, pain, guarded, apprehensive, putting a wall, but then romantic feelings, now completely done. Done with a cycle, moving on, ending cycles, lessons learned, or coming full circle. So you decide, Aquarius, all right? I hope that resonated for some of you, and if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please, and I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.